Well, I just made a video about that disgusting stunt that Meghan pulled, going through the same site, the same place that Diana died back in 1997, knowing the effect that it could have in Harry. Go watch it. It's right here in my Royal Rogue channel already. But we need to talk about this whole Balenciaga pushing, and she, with this, let's say, how to say this? This reminds me of those who wore it better jokes that I, post every now and then on my X, sometimes here on YouTube as well. And well, this time I think that the toilet paper roll is the winner. You know that maybe you are already familiar with these jokes that I, Popsicle Meghan, one of my favorites. Hot water bag is another. This one was a huge hit, more than 500 comments. But no, let's focus on this one. Who wore it better? And one thing that I noticed is that whatever Meghan was wearing, it was her moment to shine. And what was happening here? Why is she so shiny? It's like she got a bottle of Soul Glow, but instead of applying it just to her hair, she went crazy with it. Go crazy with it. She had to read the instructions. You had to read the instructions of the Soul Glow bottle, Meghan. No, as Taz says, what the hell is she wearing? She looks like she's being dipped in Vaseline. And the white cape looks bloody awful over the top of the cream suit. All that money and she still looks as a total mess. Absolute fashion disaster. Oh my God, what is this? Yes, it's like she was cosplaying the Pope. I mean, you know that I'm already no friend of this Pope either. Go to my body language guy channel if you want to know my thoughts on this Pope. But I didn't want to compare this to the Pope because the idea of this joke is to compare it to a thing, right? To an everyday thing. And since Halloween is nearby, well, you might get this idea. Not the toilet paper, the Meghan. It's like you can make some kind of voodoo doll in the shape of Harry. Like she should have a couple of those just in case. One at home and one when she goes on a trip like this, just in case, just for good measure. Meghan Markle's surprise appearance at Paris Fashion Week in first visit to Europe for more than 2 years. All right, who is counting already? What is this? Although I have to say, there have been moments that she has gone much worse than this. I remember that Carolina Herrera red dress. That is hands down the worst. This is much better. I could say that. I'm not a fashion expert, but at least, why is she so shiny? I don't understand. Why is she so shiny? I think this guy was also perplexed. Maybe he was, oh my God, it's so shiny. I can't see. She has to be careful. It's so much shininess. So much shininess. She knows what she's doing to gaslight the public, says the Royal Grift. Meghan understands the power of imagery. Nothing is by accident. Purposely cosplaying a Ku Klux Klan member to assert her white supremacy is so effing gross. What is this? No, it's just that is funny. Not gonna lie. That is funny. And she walking in slow motion. Even funnier. No, again, this is much better than that. Anything could be better than that Carolina Herrera red. But she is one way or another, cosplaying Diana, because that is the thing. It seems that she is promoting whatever she's going to do about Diana very, very soon. The only thing that she has left with Netflix right now is a Diana documentary. Why? How many documentaries? How many documentaries do we have about the royal family in general, let alone Lady Di? How I don't understand how can that be a thing, or anybody could consider that can make money. Anyone else getting some serious Zoolander vibes here? She's strutting strutting and trying so hard to look sexy and sophisticated, says Royal News Network, in what I can only describe as Grandma Jamie's or a ghost Halloween costume. I laughed hard. You see this other angle? Oh yeah, she is, doing the strut. Oh, look at me. I'm getting here with Marcus. Marcus Anderson was with her, by the way. And the Honorable Lady E, which in a teacup said the quiet part of loud. Yeah, she was trying to cosplay Catherine. This is another thing. Yeah, I know that this is not fair. I know what you're gonna tell me. This is not fair, Jesus. No, it's never fair. Nothing is fair with when you put Catherine in the frame. It's not fair for anybody. Anybody who can win this match. No, not Meghan. Let's see. This is what you order online when you finally get, and you had to make good use of that refund, or how do you say when you return policy. Let's check out the return policy for this. And Toomey says she's copying the 29-year-old Nigerian actress named Temi. So we could say, oh, this looks nice. This looks very nice. I instantly thought, okay, so, the joke is coming, right? You know which joke is coming. So Meghan is like a Temi. All right. So, yeah, sorry. That joke, I know. Julie Murray. Julie Murray. Oh, had to include Gaddafi on this one. Oh, no. This is let's not get political. And the most disturbing part is that she was like grifting for Balenciaga. And you know that, a while ago they were in this huge scandal because of the, they were pushing with kids all this message. I made a video about that on my Body Language Guy channel. That video got instantly throttled by YouTube. You know how is YouTube sometimes with this kind of stuff. Demon Duchess Markle attending Satanic Balenciaga at Paris Fashion Week. The brand associated with fashion of teddy bears and bondage. Yeah, you remember that. I already mentioned all that on my Body Language Guy video. But why would she do this? Right? It's like hang out and push this brand specifically. She has said so many times. You remember how many times Meghan has said that she's all for women and girls' rights or whatever, or voices or everything. And now she does this. You remember this campaign. This campaign was one of the most horrific things in plain sight. And they sort of apologized, but let's say that never really went away. So I think it's fair for us to ask the question, what is going on here? Not that I care who Meghan Markle is hanging out with. That is not my problem, seriously. That is her problem, and maybe her husband's, but maybe Harry doesn't have an idea. Why in the world would you associate yourself, would be peg yourself to a brand who was tainted? Well, tainted themselves. They were not tainted. No, they tainted themselves. So they exposed themselves when they did that campaign that was so blatant that it was quite I don't know. It's like PDF file stuff. PDF file. I'm not talking about documents. You know what I'm talking about. So again, it's like I am not accusing Meghan of anything besides just saying that it is very tone deaf. The fact that you know the history of the brand and you decide to grift for them. I guess that nobody else offered Meghan the chance. I wouldn't be surprised. And Balenciaga said Meghan maybe needs the money. And Meghan absolutely needs the money. And that's why she decided to do this and be like, being that uh, toilet paper dress, and I guess that's why even the toilet paper roll is has more honor than whatever Meghan Markle has, and it's I don't know how to has better values than Meghan Markle, but that is already saying something. I mean, there's so much. I made a video about the clip that she shared, the dress. I need to make a video about how you know that I almost never make videos about how she looks, but I need to make a video about how she appears to be or how she looks. I maybe make that video right after this one. But let me know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. Much love and bliss.